How are we doing? Okay. Let's get rivals up. Stream health. All right. All right. All right. So, the reason why I'm streaming early, all right? Not really expecting to get any views in here. Not many at least. Main reason I'm testing it. Let me skip this. One. Just trying to see how the there's like this. So in the YouTube streaming like software, right? You have normal latency, low latency, which is where I've been streaming at, right? And it's been fine. It's been running just fine at low latency. And then there's ultra low latency. I'm like, well, I mean, the syncing of like interaction, you know, it's fine at low latency, but I want to like, you know, maybe because, you know, while I'm playing a game, right? Let's say I'm in the middle of doing something, I don't look at chat for a quick second, right? I'm looking away, or like something tense is happening, I'm like focusing, I'm locking in for a second, and then I go and check up chat, right? To me, that's about like what? That's like maybe 10 to 15, maybe 20 seconds, right? Maximum. I don't see a message, right? 10 seconds ain't that bad, you know? I don't think 10 seconds ain't that bad. However, what I'm not taking into account is when, let's say, you know, you say something, right? Hey, how you doing? Right? And I'm locked into a moment, right? To me, I see the message, right? Pops up my screen. I look at the game. I finish what I'm doing. And then I respond, I'm doing good. What about you? Right? That's usually how it goes. Now, while watching over last night's VOD, which also I was ill. I didn't really know I was ill, but I found out this morning I was ill. Feeling a little better. Got more rest, right? Way more energetic. Way more focused, right? For those interested, yes, we'll still be doing our stream 8:30 to 12:30, right? Our normal 8:30 Central to 12:30 PM stream, right? No worry about that. This isn't going to be just, oh, we're doing this stream and it's done. No, we'll still keep going, right? We'll still be going. For the normal stream. This won't be long either. This is just me seeing if the stream health with the ultra low latency is healthy. Does the stream look nice? I'm going to watch back on it. If I don't like it, right, I'll just stick with the low latency. It's fine. If I do like it and it's running just fine, which seems to be running just fine right now, right, I'll go with ultra low latency, and we'll just go with that. Because whenever, like, you know, again, going back to the example, someone says, hi, how you doing? I'm interacting with the game for a moment. I take like 10-15 seconds. I look at the chat and go, oh, I'm good. How about you? That's not what the chatter sees. when I was looking back over it, someone would say something, and I wouldn't respond for like 30 to 40 seconds. Now, 10 to 20, 30 to 40, right? Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's almost a whole minute, right? That's not that good. That's not that good. I don't think I'm as responsive as I should be. I think my first stream, I made it up. Because I was just interacting. There's a lot of talking, a lot of chatting, a lot of that, right? Filled in the gaps. But whenever I'm silent, whenever I'm quiet, right? When stream's going on, that's not that good. You know what I mean? That's not that great. So we're gonna have to, we're to cut that delay, right? Because if I'm being quiet, I'm being silent for a little bit, right? Because I'm focusing on something pretty hard. Well, like that's not gonna fly, right? At least for me, it's not gonna fly. I don't want that, right? Now, let's say I am conversating with you all. Let's say I am chatting. Let's say things are going on, right? And I got ultra low latency. We can have a more fluid conversation. It's more in real time. You know what I mean? So either way, I think ultra low latency, it's going to be just a great improvement, right? I don't see any dropped frames. Everything looks good here. Let's check stream health on YouTube's end. Says stream's healthy. Stream status excellent. Everything looks good. Everything looks all green, right? Again, this week, it's all just test streams, right? Trying to establish a schedule, right? This is just me testing something out with ultra low latency. I'm going to try it more, and we'll probably have more viewers around the 8:30 to 12:30 time, because that's the established time, right? I also want to play with the schedule a little bit, right? I'll still stick to the 8:30 to 12:30. I'm thinking about maybe doing like a smaller stream in the middle of the day. I don't know if that's just too many streams stacking on top of each other. I don't know if it's better to stay consistent. I'll test that out tomorrow too. I'll see how it goes, right? Maybe, maybe not. Don't hold me to that, right? Actually, don't actually hold me to that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Either way, 8:30 to 12:30. I plan on putting out a video. I'm actually going to start putting out video content and not just streams, right? Sometime I won't be streaming Friday and most likely Saturday. I got plans. Normally I would. If I didn't have any plans, oh boy, would I? Would I? Absolutely. That would be fun, right? I would absolutely love to do that. However, I got plans, right? I got things coming in. I don't know if I want to keep it a Monday to Friday stream. I don't know if I want to, maybe shift away from Monday and Tuesday and put some room for Saturday. You know what I mean? Again, don't worry. The schedule is fluid. These are test streams, right? As soon as more of y'all start coming in here, start coming into these streams, chatting, give me ideas, right? Ideas I can integrate and put out there, right? As soon as we get more of those out, we'll start, we'll start getting things established, right? Get into an order, get into a schedule. I did put out a post. I don't think anyone's really gonna see it because I am just starting up. That's fine. I'm gonna start putting in posts so the algorithm can recognize, hey, this dude's putting out posts. Let's start sharing his posts, right? I plan on playing Rivals at least at the start. I want to see what y'all think, right? Should I continue playing Rivals, right? After a few games, not this stream, next stream, right? Should I continue playing Rivals? Or should I maybe, hop on Pragmata or something? You know what I mean? Right? Just to, one, just various content, because I don't know about you all, right? But to me, I can't play Rivals all the time. You know what I mean? I love Rivals, don't get me wrong, right? It's really fun. It's repetitive, right? Something I'm familiar with. But I do want to try to get into a little bit more of a variety, right? Get that established, get that variety established. And then just make content of games I want to play. right? Because I got a lot of games on my backlog, and I want to play them. I think it's better to play them on stream than it is off stream. You know what I mean? Pragmata being probably the main one, right? Pragmata is the one I really want to play. So that's where I'm at right now. Other than that, nothing really is different for today, at least. We had a lot of interaction on Sunday's stream, and I'm wondering if it was because it was the weekend. That's another idea, right? So right now, this stream, these would just be brainstorming, putting thoughts into words, conceptualizing them for me. I like to do it, right? And I thought, you know, might as well just do it on stream. But yeah, no, I got some ideas. Right? Let me stop stuttering here for a moment. I got some ideas, right? I'm wondering if the streams are better on weekends, right? If so, I'm thinking about still streaming during weekdays, maybe cutting out some room in the middle of the week, or maybe on like Mondays and Fridays cutting them out, and then like Saturday, Sunday having streams, right? I want to stream 5 days a week. That is what I want to put out. 4-hour streams, 5 days a week. That's 20 hours. I think that's pretty sufficient. You know what I mean? That's nice. That's nice. You know, if you're not available for one stream, you can always make it another stream, right? Pretty open. Think it looks good for the algorithm, right? But the main thing is that YouTube content, right? I'm gonna be real. I don't know what to cover. I don't know what YouTube content I want to make, right? Do I want to talk in the air about something random? Do I want to actually, like, you know, put a little more polish into the video? Do I want to talk about, I don't know. Because if I'm going to talk about a book, I'd rather read the book first and then talk about it. And I haven't had enough time to read recently. I do now, fortunately, and I've been starting to read more. But I feel like I want to read a book first and then talk about it before I do that. Maybe about events, you know? Maybe like overviews and like brief summaries of things, right? I like Magic. I like D&D, right? I like those things. I can talk about those things, right? I can always talk about Rivals. The one thing I did want to do is talk about the Marvel Rivals comic series, right? Maybe do some videos talking about that. I think that'd be cool, right? Kind of ties in with the whole Rivals stream, you know? But anyways, these are getting just ideas we're popping out, you know? We're popping these out. We're giving some ideas. Alright, let's play some Rivals. Let's play some Rivals for a bit. Let's play like a game or two. See if anyone comes in. If not, that's fine. Either way, this isn't supposed to be the main stream. This is just, it's just a test, right? To test the performance. Ooh, I was thinking tonight when we do play Rivals, I'm thinking about doing Blood Hunt. I don't know what Path of Doomsday is. I'm thinking about doing Blood Hunt. Have it on Blood Hunt, right? I'm gonna see how it's like on stream. Play it just to, you know, chill out, have fun. I feel like it's a lot more chill than like doing PvP.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Alright. Rogue. Someone picked Rogue. I can't even
I've
do
seen
the
wonders out there in the cosmos. Few humans will
I
ever
put 5,000 ELO Rogue plays. I can't even play Rogue. I really want Ah.
Even in the face of
That's
cosmic
bugs.
cataclysm, every one of
That's
us can
fine.
make a difference.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Look at stream health. Pop that open.
Sure, you're gonna stay on my side of the battle.
Well, I ain't sure why you'd have any doubt, sugar.
Your name is literally broke. How do I know you won't go you?
Fair enough. Luckily, I've spent the battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. All right.
That was unusually satisfying.
Let's go. Let's go. However, one thing with this stream as well, compared to the first stream, I did make my volume louder, made the game quieter. I did like that change. I did like that change a lot. I feel like that was better. I'm about to do some like speech training, bro. I'll say and us a lot.
Let me return the favor. Fantastic!
Dang. It's a blackboard. Here.
I'm more resilient than you think.
Here, we're gonna increase the size here.
Better stop that
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. For those also just joining in, this is just a test stream. I'm just testing out ultra low latency, right? I'm seeing how it performs. There'll still be the 8:30, 12:30 stream.
Feeling fantastic.
And we're just seeing how well ultra low latency goes with the gameplay. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, but we're just testing things out, seeing how performance goes. It's all this is. It's all this is.
There's still more work to
They
be
hit
done.
a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
A predictable outcome. Quite the collaboration. What a relief.
Alright.
Spiders everywhere, and not the handsome ones either.
Trouble has arrived.
Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Yep. Yep. That's about it. That's about right.
This is gonna hurt. And that's how we do it.
I'm more
Alright,
resilient than you
alright,
think.
alright. I got like locked in. I was supposed to be playing Rogue, and then this other person took Rogue. So now I can't even play Rogue for the few games I'm gonna play.
We gotta look out for one another. A futile attempt. Trouble has arrived.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Shit!
Render me assistance. You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web. I have many faces.
I won't rest until
They
this
hit
is
a checkpoint.
solved.
Now might be a good time to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
A futile attempt. Your powers are mine! Cast it!
I'm stuck in the floating!
Self-guided spider bombs?
Oh.
Feeling sensitive.
Time!
That's one down. I've neutralized the spider bots. An army of artificial arachnids. A futile attempt. That was unusually satisfying. That almost hurt. Cool idea.
I suppose that helps.
Well, fancy seeing you
I'm
here.
more resilient than you think.
We're probably in the stream off just for one game. Again, this is just a test for low latency. We're gonna see how it is, how it works out for the 8:30 to 12:30 stream.
Sorry about that.
You stop them in their tracks.
So often, eh?
Fantastic! The elastic! That almost hurt.
Some unwanted steps.
Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier! You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a
Your
web.
failure was inevitable.
That's game. That's game.
Yoink, the final 10 seconds.
Well, that's just 5 numbers.
Fantastic!
GG!
Big win.
All right, here I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna switch hero. There we go. You got battle pass stuff. All right. All right. All right. So, again, this is just a test stream. This is not really the main show, right? Here's what I'm thinking, right? We'll do our 8:30 to 12:30. I'll see how the poll is, if anyone even responds to the poll. If not, that's fine. I'll just go with whatever on the fly on the show. Who's there, who's not, right? Again, these are just test streams, right? I'm thinking here. In fact, let's actually get this on the board now. Might as well. Before the main stream, you know. Yeah, I'm thinking. Here. I forgot how big my eraser was. Let me turn that down. We'll play Rivals. Alright. That's what I'm thinking. 8:45, 9:45, we'll play Rivals. Right. No, I don't like that line. That's no. That's a bit better. So 8:45 to 9:45, we play Rivals. Right. We'll take a break around 9:45. Right. Here. And then we'll... No, we'll take one. We'll do like 9 here. We'll set like 9:55 p.m. to let's go with no one's here to for me to bounce ideas from right now, which is fine. It's fine. It's not the main show. 9:55 p.m. to, let's say, 11:50. We'll say 9:55 to 11:50 will be Rivals. Or what's a color for Pragmata? What's a Pragmata color? Let me check. Like a light blue. Light blue. Very light blue. Right. Rivals are pragmatic, depending on how things are going. And I'm thinking 11:55 to 12:30. That's better. Any addition list. Right. You know, for Wednesday stream, we'll spin the wheel. We'll add a couple things on here. All right. Really hope I don't get double D's, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Shit. Okay. So here. That's gonna be the schedule. I think that's a good schedule. That's a good schedule. Right. Here. I'll put in okay. Votes. Yeah, let's actually lower that. That's way too small. Yeah. We'll vote. Yeah, we'll start with 8:45 to 9:45, 8:30 to 8:15. That's just, or sorry, 8:15, 8:30 to 8:45. That'll be just me chatting, starting up, that kind of stuff, right? Give it a little bigger room, right? Let people come in, let people get in the chat, right? 8:45, 9:45. Play rivals. We'll play rivals. Get people in, right? 9:55 to 11:50, we'll play either Rivals or Pragmata, right? And then 11:55 to 12:30, we'll just chat. We'll get some additions to the addition list, right? I think that's about it. I'm gonna go back on the stream. Looks like the stream health has been excellent the entire time with low latency. With ultra low latency. Only thing it does is to support closed captions, 1440p, and 4K resolutions. That is totally fine. I don't even use any of that. Okay. Okay. I think this is all good. You know, those who came in, popped in. Thank you for popping in. If you didn't, that's fine. Again, this is just a test stream. This is not going to be a replacement of the 8:30 to 12:30 stream. Please come in, right? Come into stream, chill out, hang out, have a good time, have a fun time, have a great time, right? That's about it, right? Love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are great. And I hope to see you all at 8:30. All right? Peace.